All right, we're back on for another YouTube video of high value English, the review number 30. Only 12 more lessons left. This is an interesting topic. I enjoy teaching about the words should versus supposed to. I like teaching it because I've heard before other teachers say, oh, it's the same. They same meaning, don't worry. Often you can say either word, right? You should study English. Or you are supposed to study English. Now, of course, you can see here, this is just one word, should. This is you have to have, this is actually passive tense. You are supposed by everyone to, and then then the main verb, study English. So yeah, of course, this one looks more easy. You just say should, it's easier. But if you're a native speaker, you can already sense that there is a difference between these two phrases. So a simple version would be, this is just a good idea or good advice from the speaker to the listener. This one, though, means everyone expects it. Everyone, it's or you could say it's normal to do, or it's customary. It's the custom, right? So often, typically a custom is a good idea. That's why you have a custom, because it's good for everyone. But of course, you can think of certain cases where an old custom is no longer good, or we don't think it's good. So that's where you could see the difference. Should is, yes, a speaker giving you a good idea, good recommendation. But this one, though, it's just because everybody else does it, which is not necessarily good. It can be good, usually good, but not necessarily. So anyway, that's a pretty big topic. You can check the video below for a more detailed lesson, but let's do these exercises. Exercises A. And I'll write these out. When you visit Italy, everyone always says you're supposed to blah blah and blah blah. So blah blah. So here, yeah, this is pretty clear. So you visit Italy, everyone says, so at everyone's comment, you are supposed to what? So it could be anything. Here you just need some verbs that are, that would be expected in Italy. Let's say, visit Rome, and eat a pizza with a knife and fork. I think in Italy that's custom. They use a knife and fork. They don't use your hands like American style. Okay, so yeah, that would be a normal or customary style or activity in Italy. Let's look at number 2. If you want to lose weight, you should absolutely blah 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 at least 3 times a week. Okay, so here, this one too. If you want to lose weight, you should. This is good advice, good idea. I recommend it strongly, absolutely, 100% yes. The answer here is, let's say, exercise, or jog, or go to the gym. You should absolutely, walk outside. Anything, really. Okay, so 3 times a week you should do one of these things. That's the good advice. Number 3. In my childhood house, we weren't supposed to blah blah or blah blah, or else mom would get angry. So now this is a custom in my childhood, in the house of my parents. And you could see we weren't, so this is the past tense. The expectations in the past. Now I don't, you don't live there anymore. But at that time, in this place, we, the children, were supposed to, finish our homework. Finish our homework, so it should be one or the other. Oh, whoops. We weren't supposed to. Let's say, fight. We weren't supposed to fight or make a mess. Right? So the expectation is do not fight, do not make a mess, or mom gets angry. Okay. How about number 4? Let's go down. I want to improve my English. So my teacher always says I should blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. Let's see. So this could be anything. What's the good advice? Now you really have to think. Depends on the teacher. I think a typical answer might be should, read, write, speak, or something. Speak, listen, read. I'm going to do a better answer. Should make mistakes. Share about my life. And let's see. Meet new people. I'm going to say. Okay, so these are all actually not really about English. It's about more just your becoming comfortable with, saying things that's it's not in the classroom. Make mistakes, share about my life, meet new people. Oops. Last one. 100 years ago, women were supposed to blah, 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 but now they can blah, 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 blah if they like. See, 100 years ago, 1925, I don't know. It's a long time ago. So you could say the custom or the culture or what the expectation, the tradition, all these words, are kind of included. The tradition, the custom, the culture, just the way things were done. We're supposed to what? Supposed to I don't know, stay home. Stay home with the family, with the children. Right? You women stay home. But now they can work or go to school or or stay single if they like. So 3 answers there. So you're supposed to stay home. But now women can work a job, go to school, or stay single. So not get married. Now it's customary, or it could be part of the culture that there's single women if they like. Okay. So here it would be strange. 100 years ago, women should. If you say women should stay home, it's saying you today are talking to the women 100 years ago, and that is a little strange. So should is about the speaker now, but you can say supposed to. It's about the culture of the time, those people. Okay, anyway, let's do the next part. Exercise B. Question is, what were you supposed to do recently, but haven't gotten around to it yet? You could say, oh, I was supposed to, let's see, I was supposed to what? I don't know, do the laundry? But I thought it was going to rain, so I didn't do it. So I was supposed to. So and this is passive tense. I was supposed by my wife to do the laundry. So this is why it's passive tense, because the actor, we don't have to say, because you can understand. I was supposed to do the laundry, but I thought it's going to rain, so I didn't do it. Okay. Number 2. What should people do at least once in their lives? The answer is everyone should go to a professional jazz concert or show. No, go to a jazz club. And go to a small jazz club that attracts real professional players, because watching jazz in a real club is very different from a staged concert, for example. Okay, so that's a good advice from me to everyone on YouTube. Okay, so that's it. That's the 2 styles. I recommend both of them. You should know. Try to. This is a good example to separate the difference between what are we communicating, and what is the real message of our English. So anyway, I recommend you should put your original sentences in the comments below, and I'll help you there. And I'll see you in the next video.